am recording. Hi young carers, it's Ellie Telebian here. I work with MYTime Young Carers and we have created MYTime at Home just for you. If you've returned back to school this week, I hope you've had a fantastic week and that it didn't present you with too many challenges. I can't imagine what it must have been like to be off school for such a long time and then go back with, new restrictions, new ways of being and standing and communicating with your friends. So I hope it's been okay for you. Now I'm really excited about this next MYTime at Home video because it's going to help you become more well rested and give you some tips on how you can get a better night's sleep, which is really important if you're looking after yourself, you're studying and you're looking after somebody else too. I was a young carer and definitely one of the things I was lacking in my life was a proper night's sleep. That is still the case today, but I think that's more through choice and that I'm the kind of adult that just can't get an early night. It doesn't matter how hard I try. I love staying up late, which I shouldn't be telling you, but I am because I'm honest. So give this a watch, see how you get on with Chris Bundell. He is super lovely and an absolute expert in his field, as are all of the other MYTime at Home video makers, which is why we selected them, which is why we're sharing them with you. And what we'd love for you to do, if you haven't already, would be to watch some of the videos, figure out what interests you. There's mental health, there's music, there's sports. It's possible that you watch them and you're not interested in them. You're thinking, well, actually, I would love to do something more related to drama or cooking. And if that's the case, let us know and we will find the right experts to create those videos just for you and just with your challenges and your lifestyle in mind. Because what we know from doing these videos is that so much content online during COVID has been made for children that perhaps don't have the same level of responsibilities that you do, and that's why MYTime at Home was created, because they're just bite-sized. So I'm talking too much. I'm going to hand you over to Chris Bundell. Give his video a watch, let us know how you get on, and just thank you for all of your hard work that you're doing supporting your family right now. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. We're all really proud of you and we're thinking of you and we're thinking of new ways every day that we can support you and just make life a little bit easier for you. And if there's something you have in mind that we can do that would do that for you, then just please get in contact with us on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. You can comment down here and we would really love to hear from you. Take care. Bye.
Hey guys, my name is Chris Bundell and I'm a strength and conditioning coach. And what that means is essentially I work with athletes as part of a team that helps improve their performance. Now, one area that I do this in is I help them to sleep better. The reason being is no matter what you are doing in life, be it sport, could be work, could be education, could be health, it could be skill, no matter what it is, it will get a little bit easier if you have had a good night's sleep. All right, so what I'm going to do today is just going to give you a few things that you can do in the run up to bedtime that are going to help you get better sleep. So number one is you can limit the amount of caffeine that you're drinking in the evening and the night times. Caffeine, as much as I love it, I like a coffee as much as the next person, it causes havoc with your sleep. Not only does it sometimes keep you up before you go to sleep, but if you are drinking caffeine and then you are able to get to sleep, that sleep is of a lesser quality. So try and find the drinks that you like to drink, but in the decaf version. So tea and coffee come in a decaf version. They taste pretty good. I myself don't mind them, but also I've swapped them in lots of unknowing people's houses for years now, and no one's ever noticed the difference. Likewise, soft drinks. There's some out there with caffeine in, and there's ones which haven't got caffeine in. Try and pick the ones that haven't got caffeine in. All right. So number one, limit the amount of caffeine. Number two is to limit the amount of time you spend on technology in the build up to bedtime. So technology, essentially anything with a screen emits a light that sort of interferes with your sleep. Now, I'm a realist, so I'm fully aware that most people like to watch telly before they go to bed. I do that, a bit of Netflix, Last Dance, my favourite. So what you want to do is, if you're not willing to turn off your technology or get off your phone before bed, then you can apply a night filter, or you can turn the brightness down, and that limits the effects of light. It's nowhere near as good as switching them off altogether, but it's a second best. So add a night filter to your laptop or your phone, and then turn the brightness down as well, and that will limit its effects. All right. Number three is to sort of do something that makes you relax before bed. It's a little bit different for everyone. Some people like to listen to music. Some people like to have a hot bath, for instance. But whatever you want to do to relax before bed, that's absolutely fine, as long as it's not have a coffee, obviously. So I personally, I really like an app called Headspace. On Headspace, they have a sleep section, and on that section, they have got sort of like some breathing exercises you can do before bed, and they're like a couple of minutes long, and all they do is they just help you relax and help you sort of calm your mind before bed. But one I really choose to use myself is I like to plan the next day before I go to bed, and I like to write down my thoughts before bed as well, because otherwise I find that sometimes the things I've got racing around in my mind are enough to stop me from getting to sleep for half an hour or so. So yeah, that's what I like to do to relax. But whatever you want to do that helps you relax, give it a good go, all right? Because being calm when you go to bed is probably one of the most important things. Now, that was just 3 simple things you can do. There are loads more, so if you want to know more, just get in touch. But last thing, everyone's got little different things going on in their lives. I've got a newborn downstairs. He's just about a month old, and you know, I can't control what young Albert is doing, so I can't get too worked up about it. And so what I'm saying here is control the things you can control. If there's something that's out of your hands, don't beat yourself up about it. Don't panic about that it's causing you too much sleep loss, because if you can't do anything about it, then getting worked up about it isn't going to help anyway. However, control the things you can control, like the caffeine, having a little bit of a calming routine before bed, and maybe limiting the amount of technology you use in the build-up. That's it from me. Sleep well.